Bonjour! I hope that you are doing great. Welcome back to my French YouTube channel. In today's video, we're going to start with les pronoms personnels. So, there are 6 types of personal pronouns in French. We're going to see them one at a time. In today's video, I'm going to cover 2 of them, and then in the continuing videos, I will be continuing the rest of the pronoun. Let's quickly start. The first type of pronoun is le pronom sujet. So we all know le pronom sujet. This is something that we write in the starting of the sentence. So what are subject pronouns? There's a table for that. This is the same thing that we write with all the verbs. Je, tu, il, elle, nous, vous, il, elle. So let's also understand what is pronom personnel. Whenever we are going to do a question of personal pronouns, all you need to remember is that any kind of pronoun is used to replace the noun. Okay, any kind of pronoun is used to replace the noun. To avoid the repetition of the noun again and again, we use pronouns. Okay, so let's see. This was the table of pronom sujet, where je means I, tu is you, informal, il is he, elle is she, nous is we, you formal or plural, and il they, the masculine one, and elle is they, the feminine one. Okay, so this is the table of pronom sujet. So let's see one example. If I give you one example, Peter et Sophie sont grands. Peter et Sophie sont grands. And now you need to replace Peter et Sophie. So with which subject pronoun you are going to replace Peter and Sophie? One is boy and one is a girl. So we're going to take the masculine one. Ils sont grands. Similarly, if I take one more example, les enfants sont petites. Now in this you need to replace les enfants. So can you see which is this les enfants? It is, can you see the gender? It is feminine plural. So it is elles sont petites. Let's start with the second pronom personnel, which is le complément d'objet. Le complément d'objet direct, which is also known as COD. Before we move ahead to the table of this pronom personnel, let's see the usages. So COD can be used with a place. It can be used to replace a place or a thing or even person. And what happens in a COD sentence? There is no preposition in a sentence. So I'll also give you a few examples. There will be no preposition in the sentence. So let's move ahead with the table of COD, which will be me, te, le, la, l'apostrophe, nous, vous, les. So this is the table of pronom direct, wherein me stands for me, te stands for you, le, la, l'apostrophe stands for him or her, can be it also in cases of things. Nous stands for us, vous stands for you, and les stands for them. Now what does this mean, no preposition? I'll start giving you examples. So let's see first example of a present tense. For example, j'appelle Peter. J'appelle Peter. Now can you see the sentence? This is a subject pronoun here. This is a verb and this is an object. In between there is no preposition. That means it is a direct sentence which does not have any preposition. So I call Peter. And I have to replace Peter now. So I will be replacing with I call him. Okay, because it's Peter, so I call him. And the placement of COD, it's always before the verb. Always before the verb. So here the verb starts with a vowel. So it becomes je l'appelle. So this is a simple present tense example that I have given you here. J'appelle Peter, je l'appelle. If here it would have been the name of a girl, then also the answer will be same, je l'appelle. Okay, because the verb is starting with a vowel, so it's je l'apostrophe appelle, je l'appelle. For example, now I'll give you a passé composé sentence. Okay, what happens in passé composé? This is very, very important. Note it down in your notebook. J'ai appelé Sophie. All you need to remember is that in passé composé and in COD, you are going to write accords. Now, what does this word accords means? Accords means according to the noun that you are replacing. For example, it is j'ai appelé Sophie. I called Sophie. So now my answer will be I called her. So now in past tense, two verbs are there. Okay, so whenever it's two verbs, the pronoun will always be before the first verb. So it will be je l'ai appelé. And what is the meaning of accords? Sophie is a girl. So in past participle, I will be writing an E. Okay, for Sophie. So I have to add this extra E because Sophie is a girl. If here it would have been Peter, then appelé will be same. For example, j'ai appelé Sophie et Peter, boy and a girl. So in appelé, there would have been an S. And if two girls will be there, Sophie and Caroline, then ES, feminine plural. So this is something which is very, very important. Accords. Accords is only for writing accords, two conditions should be fulfilled. One, passé composé, past tense sentence, and one, COD. Accords are only in COD. So I hope this is clear. So this was present tense, this was passé composé. Now I'll also give you an example of two verbs sentence, okay? Je vais appeler Sophie. So this is a two verb sentence where second verb is in infinitive form. So when second verb is in infinitive form, the pronoun will be in between. In between, or you can even say before the second verb. So je vais l'appeler before the second verb. You can put an arrow like this. Just before the second verb. Okay? Just before the second verb. So three types of sentences we have discussed here. Présent, passé composé, two verbs. Okay? Présent, passé composé, two verbs. I'll also discuss imperative. For example, if it's an imperative sentence, okay? Appelle Sophie. Appelle Sophie. Now this is a sentence which is imperative. Okay, so what is going to happen here? Call Sophie, call her. Appelle la. Because Sophie is a girl, so appelle la. If this would have been Peter, appelle le. Okay, Sophie la, Peter le. So what I have discussed in today's video, I have discussed two types of pronom personnel. One was pronom sujet, subject pronouns, and one is pronom direct, which is COD. COD you write in a sentence which does not have any preposition. It can be used with place, thing or person. I have given you an example of person, but it can be used with place and thing as well. But the sentence should be without preposition. Sentence should be without preposition. For example, I will give you one more example of thing. Okay? J'ai acheté les fleurs. So can you see this example? J'ai acheté les fleurs. Now this is also a sentence which is a direct sentence, no preposition. Okay, I bought flowers. There is no preposition. And it is, you have to see the sentence. The sentence is in which form? Present, passé composé or two verbs. It's passé composé. Je les ai achetés. Is it correct? What do you think? Is it correct? What am I missing here? I am missing, this is a direct COD sentence and this is a past tense sentence. So passé composé and COD, we have to write accords. The gender of fleur, feminine plural, so it will be ES in the past participle. So I hope it's clear. Keep noting down. The more you write, the better it is. I'm going to continue the same topic in my next video because this is a very lengthy topic. So stay tuned and keep practicing. I'm going to see you in the next video. Au revoir.